Hey guys, what is going on? It is Ned5 here, and today I'm actually bringing you guys an interesting video. I've gotten a few questions about this actually, and also I just figured that I'd do it in case people don't know. But I'm just going to be showing you guys how to edit and record Dokkan Battle gameplay, because surprisingly a lot of people don't know how to do that, so I'd show you the best way, or at least my way of doing it. So right now I'm showing you guys how I'm recording with my phone first, and then take the editing process here in a second. But I use Mobizen, so if you guys can see that when I open it up, that's what Mobizen is. Now, however, the way I got this was through this app, GameDuck. So what I did was I downloaded GameDuck, because that's actually another recording software you can use, and when I clicked the record button up here in the top right, it actually told me, it was like a while ago whenever I did download it, but it told me to download Mobizen, which I did, and so now whenever I try to record through GameDuck, it opens up Mobizen. So, you know, I recommend to download Mobizen, because I don't really think you need GameDuck. GameDuck, at this point, because I have Mobizen, seems more like a platform. Like you can see here, you could post videos and stuff like that, and at the bottom it does say recorded by Mobizen. But yeah, that's what it seems like for right now, is just that. And then I can't show you the settings, but there's a lot of cool settings when it comes to the recording. I don't know if it could show it here. Maybe recording settings. Yeah, it'll have to launch Mobizen, but maybe I'll show a screenshot of it or something like that. But there's a lot of cool settings with it. You could change the frame rate, you could change the resolution, things like that. It's really cool. I really like it, and it works, you know, incredibly well, as you can tell. So I'll go back to Dokkan here. But yeah, so just kind of showing the basic thing. I'm just showing a short little clip, I guess, of me recording my video, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to record this on screen. So I'm just going to do a few little things, make the video like a few seconds longer, do whatever. I actually need Gregory medals, so I'll buy those. Although, from what it seems like, the event, the Fourth World Tournament, is coming up, so that'll be interesting to note. But yeah, so after that, pretty much said and done, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording here, and I'm going to bring it over to my computer where I'm going to show you guys how I edit and do all that stuff. Alright guys, so I'm showing you right now how I'm recording. I'm actually recording with OBS, as you could see. So I got, you know, all my stuff up ready to go. Hopefully things go well. It seems a little laggy when I start doing other things, but you don't expect that because my computer's not the best. You can see already in the bottom, warning, high encoding, you know, CPU usage settings, whatever. So gonna go ahead and really quickly show you guys. This is the audio track. I had to reopen it because I already, you know, did what I have to do with it. But I want to show you this quick. First off, this is what I use to record my audio, my commentary, which is Audacity. So if you guys want to get it, I'll put it down in the description. It is free, so go ahead, go nuts. It works insanely well. It works really well for editing and stuff too, actually, for editing audio at least. And I definitely recommend it. So if you guys want to learn a quick trick on how to edit audio, actually, let me know, because I haven't really done it too much in my last few videos. Mainly it's for the more important things, like when I do voiceover stuff like that. It cuts out any background noise, so it's a quick trick on that. So if you want to see a video on how to do that, just definitely let me know in the comments below. But after you've done all that, then what you're going to do is do either Control-Shift-E or you do export audio. So it doesn't really matter on... Here, I'll just go ahead and do it, but it doesn't really matter what you do. It should come up here. Now, I don't think saving it, because I remember, like, usually once I get a habit of something, if there's something else before that, that's why I don't do it. Like, when I save a file, it's like I don't save Audacity files because of a certain reason, and from that reason, I believe it is because when you save it, it saves it as an Audacity file. It does not save it as a WAV file, so, or Windows Audio. I think it's... What was it? Windows audio video file or something? I don't remember. But essentially it is just it's an audio file. So once you do that, you do the export and name it whatever, put it in the right folder, and boom. So after that is done, gonna go ahead and close that. Didn't really make any changes, but go ahead and close that. Alright, might black that screen out, because that's my Google page. Maybe not, I don't know, there's nothing like embarrassing or anything on it. But, yeah, it was just I was watching Rooster Teeth before this video, and then I'm like, because I was bored as hell, and I'm like, you know what, I need to make this video, because I really want to. So, actually, let me undo all that, because it didn't say anything about what I was doing there. So, this is Sony Vegas. This is what I use to edit my my files, my videos, whatever. So, if you guys want to know how to get that for free, I'll leave a link down in the description if I could find the video. If not, you can easily just search it up on YouTube for yourselves. But there should be a way on YouTube, because the video that I originally watched like years ago, that video got privated. So there should be other ones though out there on how to get Sony Vegas, on how to crack it. So that is just, it's just a way of getting it to be able to use it for everything, and it works incredibly well, as you could tell. And for me, Sony Vegas works the best. It does look a little complicated at first, but trust me guys, it's not that hard to learn, and once you get the hang of it, you'll definitely love using it a lot more than any other program, trust me. So once you open it up, so right now I have my template actually opened up. If you guys need to learn how to like make a new file or anything, because you can see when I click Control N, all these settings come up. You can actually copy off this if you want to. This is what I use for the settings essentially. So if you guys want to do that, go ahead, but it works well. So yeah. Now what I'm going to do here, because it's a template, I already have the video, the audio set up and everything. All I have to do is essentially replace it with the other video and audio. So I'm going to go ahead and delete. That's the video track. This is the commentary audio track. The one on the bottom is the background music that I get, because I actually am a partner with Maker Studios. So they have a thing when you sign into your when I sign into my account on there, they actually have a thing where I can go to a website that lets me download music for free, whether it's actual music, background music, do whatever. It's really cool and I really enjoy it. So once you do that, gonna go ahead and look for the, spelled it wrong already. Go ahead and look for the file. I'm sorry if you guys can hear me also typing and clicking. I wish I could remove that, but that one's not as easy in Audacity as you think. Also, I'm using OBS, so yep. Alright, let's see. Come on, it shouldn't be that hard. Whatever, I'll go to desktop. So it should be there. I don't know why I didn't do it to begin with. Go ahead and open it and then find the files. Now, also one thing I forgot to mention is how to put this onto your computer, the video. What I did was, because I'm using an Android, which is a lot easier, I can't really explain on how to do it on iPhone because I don't know how, but this is just at least for Android for right now. Once it gets to the editing part, it should be the same overall, but for recording, can't really say too much on iPhone, so I apologize for that. But for Android, once you're done recording it, you can plug in your phone to your computer and it should open up like normally. If you guys ever plugged in your phone to your computer, it should open up like, for me, it'll say Samsung, whatever. Double click it, bunch of files should pop up, or folders, and one of the folders should be called Mobizen. You double click it, and it should show all your video files, and it should be there. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know. But now what I'm going to do is going to go ahead and drag and drop it, and it should be in there. Then it's going to ask you this question: do you want to set your project's video settings to match this media? Usually I click no. I forgot why, but it's just a thing that I think I mentioned already, but it's just something that I remember, and then what I do, and it just kind of sticks there. Then, whoops, I was about to open up OBS again. Then I'm going to go ahead and find the audio, and going to go ahead and drop it in there as well. And then close that, don't need that for now. And we're not going to worry about the top two right now, or the top and the bottom. We're going to worry about just these middle two. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and match the audio with the video. Don't know if I mentioned this or not. Usually what I do to match the audio and videos, because it's separate that I need to sync it, usually I make a sound while I'm recording because I record with Audacity, and so I record on Android, two separate things. I snap as a sound and click at the same time. So if I could find it here, I think it's honestly like right here. So let me see, I'll go ahead and play it here. So you can see right there when I clicked, I don't know if you notice here where I'm kind of spinning my mouse over here on the right, in the preview box, there's a blue flash right there, and so that was like when you click on something in Dokkan Battle, it flashes like that. I just sync it with that, and then done. That's all I have to do. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that in, actually, so to show you guys at the beginning of the video. So you guys have already obviously seen it, but this is the also I am editing this exact video that I'm recording, so it's pretty meta. So after that, what I do is, again, I keep doing stuff like by habit without telling you. So what I do is here, once I find the mark that I want to, start the video at, so you can see right here there's kind of excess at the beginning, I press S, which allows me to split it. Now, if you don't have anything selected, and let's say here, I'll just do it that way. If I do split, it splits every track. But if I have one thing selected, like this, then it'll split just that track. So once I found the audio, I split that, and then I did it for the video as well, so they're both matched. Then I could just delete the back, and then I can either drag them to the beginning separately or click one and then control click, drag both of them, and then boom, it should be good to go. Then same thing for the audio. Oh, once you're done here, actually, because I do have excess audio at the end, make sure to kind of listen to it, but I already know. Listen to it, do whatever if you need to, so you can see if you have anything cut out that you need to keep in, whatever. Then this audio track, so as you can tell, this one, what you can do with Sony Vegas actually is a pretty interesting trick. So this right here by itself is the whole song that I use, the background song. But once you drag something, whether it's video or audio, it'll actually start repeating itself. So then you could see there's actually a little dip right there. I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of small, but there's a dip there that lets you know that, hey, you know, this is the exact thing, it's just kind of being repeated. So instead of copying and pasting, it's kind of just dragging it, making it one whole thing. So it's just interesting to do. But then what I do is I drag it usually and match it with the video and audio where I want it to end. And then the overlay, same thing. Now the overlay, you can make it all in Photoshop, do whatever if you guys want to learn how to do that. Let me know down in the comments and I can really quickly show you guys how to do that. I use Photoshop, so it shouldn't be too complicated compared to the rest of the products. Maybe I could show you guys how to do it in like MS Paint or something if you don't have, you know, Photoshop. But yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. So that's pretty much the end of the video, guys. And then afterwards, I'll actually show you how to render real quick. Now, normally, if you render the video, it should just render everything, but if you have a certain section you want to render, like sometimes I might have some excess pieces here and there that I have on the thing, on the tracks, but I don't want to render, usually you just click and drag where you want to render from, and it'll highlight it blue, and this is what would be rendered. Then you click this render button at the top, which is render as, and then I have it set up so that it's this file right here, which is you can find it through the Windows Media Video V11. There should be a bunch of sections, so if I unclick Show Favorites, you can see a bunch of them. But then the main one should be under here. So 1080 with 30 frames, unless you do 60 frames. This one's for 60 frames. It's just been edited, but this one's 1080 30p with 30 frames a second. And then rename it to whatever. It'll go to that folder, and you should be good to go. And then once you render, just wait for that to do it, and you should be good to go. So if you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments. Now I gotta go ahead and hurry up. I'm gonna head out somewhere, and then once I do that, I'll edit this video and upload it as soon as I can. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please hit that like button. If you're new to this channel, subscribe. And if you guys have any questions on this stuff, whether it's Photoshop, video editing, anything like that that I wasn't able to show you, that I might have skipped over or anything, let me know in the comments, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.